Many people wondered, what did she truly look like? And some contemporary saints, such as Saint Paisios, tells us that if there is ever an icon in the world that resembles the Mother of God, when he saw the Mother of God, when he saw Panagia, he says, if there's an icon that resembles the Mother of God, it is Panagia of Jerusalem, Our Lady of Jerusalem, which you can see here on my right. This icon, the original of this icon, is found at the very burial place of our Panagia, Our Lady. And it is a magnificent icon if you're ever deemed worthy to come to see it face to face. But even the prints of the icon, the copies of the icon, are mesmerizing themselves. And the way that this icon came about was that it is called a chiropito. In other words, it was not painted by hands. There was a Russian nun who lived in the Holy Land in the Garden of Gethsemane, at the Russian monastery there. Just above the tomb of our Panagia, there's a Russian monastery dedicated to St. Mary Magdalene. And she was an iconographer. Her name was Tatiana. And one day, while she was in her cell, a woman appeared to her and said to her, Tatiana, I want you to paint my image. And Tatiana said, but I'm not a painter, I'm an iconographer. I only do icons. Then the lady said to her, then paint my icon. Tatiana, being confused and thinking that it was a demonic vision, left and went to the abbess and told the abbess what had happened. And the abbess said to her, realizing that it was a divine image of the Mother of God, said to her, go back to your cell and do as the lady has told you to do. As Tatiana was going back to her cell, she saw light beaming out of her cell, and so she was afraid to go. So she went back to the abbess, took her so that she could take her back to the cell and also see the magnificent light that was coming out of her cell. When they both entered the cell of Tatiana's room, they saw a wooden plank that was there, a wooden board that she used so that she could paint icons, and the light was coming from that wooden board. When they turned the board over, they saw on the board, without anyone having painted the image of the lady that had appeared to her. And that icon today is preserved and can be found at the burial place of our Panagia, and the print which you see here beside me, which is called Our Lady of Jerusalem, Panagia of Jerusalem.